You're right there, Mark here. I don't have any idea what I'm doing for the title here, so bear with me. But it's how does one cope with the vast majority of war games out there? Is there too many war games? Okay, rhetorically speaking, is there too many war games? Because a lot of us have responsibilities. A lot of us have other things we have to do in our day-to-day life that we then can't play with our little toy soldiers. Whether that's education, whether that's work, whether that's family or friends or other responsibilities. Okay, insert responsibility X, done. Because for me personally, there's so many out there. There's so many out there that I want to have a go at. All right, have a game, have a go at. But do we? This is all. This by all means, comment down below. You know your input on this discussion. That's why I'm doing this video, because it's something in the back of my head, and I just want to voice it out and see what people think. All right, see what people think. But please be respectful of one another. Myself and many others, we kind of get magpied. We see something nice, shiny, and new, and we go, "Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I want to try this. Oh, that's nice. I want to try that. Oh, you know what I mean?" And it's not a bad thing to have so many great options out there. But are we spoilt for choice? Is there too much? You know, for example, for me personally, the game systems I have to hand, that I have rules, I have models, I have stuff that I can play with, it's quite a lot. Alright, I know there's people out there with more, alright? But say for example, big heavyweight, Games Workshop. You got 40k, AOS, Old World, Middle Earth, Horus Heresy, Underworld, Warcry. I'm just spouting out different ones, but they're ones that I could play. Alright, and that's just from one game firm. That's from one firm. Then you got the Batman DC game. Some of you may know I love my Batman. I have a vast collection. So that's another one. Okay. Then you got one-page rules, which you could roll towards Games Workshop, because it allows you, the easiest way, it allows you to play Games Workshop games in a very much chilled out beers and pretzel kind of way, but it's also miniatures agnostic. That's why I've done videos on it in the past. But yeah, that's another game system. Then you have Bushido. For me personally, a little bit behind the scenes. Me and friends of mine, sorry. We really want to get back into Bushido, but every time we try and do it, something comes up. Something always seems to take precedence. And that's where I kind of got this video in the back of my head coming from. Going, you know, when is too many too many? Mantic, for example, have brought out Halo Flashpoint. I had the pleasure of playing a demo game of it. Just a quick little one, and then I saw people demo it as well. Really fast paced, really lovely. I love my Halo. Kings of War, scratch that kind of itch. Then you have TT Combat. For me personally, Drop Fleet, Drop Zone really draw me in. But then you have Rumble Slam and Carnival as well. Really diverse mixture of different games. More games to try and get into. Then you got Marvel Crisis Protocol. I got Defenders and Midnight Suns and other stuff I could be doing. And finally, World of Tanks. Okay? These are just ones I physically have. Oh, Star Wars Legion, for example, as well. I physically have. But I reverse back to the original statement of how does one actually do all this? Because you can't. The average person cannot play all these games to their fullest. There's only so much time in a day that we have spare. There's only so much money we have spare. Like, with the games potentially changing like they are from one edition to another and so on and so forth, to keep it inviting for new people to come in as an easy launch off point. How do you keep on top of it? How do you keep on top of your faction updates? How do you keep on top of FAQs and erratas and changes in the rules and stuff like that? And yeah, it's a difficult one, because is the way to go then you stay with only one firm? Like, say for example, I only stayed with Batman or Night Models and Batman and DC. Cool. What happened if you got bored of it? What happened if you didn't like some rule changes? It made it for you personally, you didn't enjoy it. What happened if you struggled to get to actually play the game with people, for example? That's one of the things that is always in the back of a lot of people's heads, and I think is a difficult one. And maybe you feel bad like I do, that when I'm working on a project, I'm kind of like, oh, wait a minute, I should really finish off X project that I started before. Or you start to feel guilty, you get into your own head. And yeah, there's no hard and fast rule, okay? But I really do hope we can all have a discussion about what ticks the right boxes for you. What do you do to actually do stuff, so you don't get stuck in a choice your choice paralyzed. Okay, like, you know, what games do you do? What games do you play? Is it more the wargaming community in your local area? Does that help guide you to play what you want to play? Or the negative part of it, does it then kind of half corral you to play something else? At least you get someone to play with without, or play your games with, but maybe it's not something that you do want to play. Maybe you want to play something else. It's a struggle. And, you know, I step back to the point of, we can't make, a lot of us can't afford to have all these different games as well. A lot of us can't afford or have the time to keep up with all these games. So yeah, it's, as I said, this is very, very much off the cuff kind of discussion. I just wanted to see what people thought, okay? But yes, I'm going to love you and leave you with that idea of, you know, what's everyone's threshold of too many game systems that you play. But anyway, I am waffling. I do apologise. Thank you so very, very much for watching through, and I hope to see all your comments and all your discussions down below. I love reading them all. I love interacting with you, lovely, lovely lot. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Say why. Say why. But anyway, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. Hope to catch some of you, if not all of you, in the next one. Ta-ra for now. Just a quick little advert for myself. If you'd like to support the channel, click that subscribe button, click that notification so you know when there's more content coming out. And if you want to go above and beyond, we've now got the access to YouTube memberships. 3 different tiers: bronze, silver and gold. Starting out bronze, great opportunities. Silver, you get the previous perks on top of the new perks. All helps, and there's a little added bonus for printing. And then the gold is the full works. You get one-to-one with me and exclusive videos going forward. Thank you again.